Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for joining me here today so that we can discuss Yellowjackets Season 1. So this is a Showtime show. It's 10 episodes, and it splits a narrative between a story from the past about a high school girls soccer team that crashes. Their plane crashes in this like remote wilderness. They start to try to they realize that there's probably not any help coming anytime soon. So they start to try to kind of adjust and survive and get things figured out. And of course, there's, drama and infighting and, people versus nature, all that kind of fun stuff. And then the other half of it is some of the survivors, it catches up with what they're doing, now. They fast forwards, through the decades. And their lives really haven't gotten much simpler since they were in the woods. It seems like there's always something going on with them. There's always some kind of, drama happening. And anyway, that's kind of what's going on. The show flashes back and forth between those two time periods. So I liked Yellowjackets. I definitely liked it enough to where it kept me interested enough to see a second season. I started watching it because I read that it was like the female version of Lord of the Flies, which I don't know that I agree with that because so much of the time is spent elsewhere. Like there's so much time spent on the modern stuff instead of just the crash. The real issue that I have with Yellowjackets, I think, is that it never gives you a chance to breathe. It just keeps throwing like storyline and twist and twist and twist. And there's really no time to like appreciate like, oh, that's what just happened. Let me piece that together. It just throws a bunch of stuff at you. Like everything's a cliffhanger. Everything's a big moment. It's just like you can't really like take a breath because there's something happening. And some people like that. And I don't think it's bad per se, but I just think like, how long can you run with that? Like eventually the twists start to be like, okay, that's a little bit of a stretch. This is an even bigger stretch. And it's just kind of like the whole thing doesn't always seem believable, but I don't think that's a knock because I don't think you need to be believable. Like, it's an entertaining show. It has beautiful visuals. It has a great cast. Melanie Lynskey, Juliette Lewis, Christina Ricci. Like there's good actors here. Everything's, it's well written. It's just very there's just a lot of threads going on at the same time. And when that happens, I don't think you can really resolve all of them to like their full potential. You end up kind of rushing some and dragging some others out. And I think that's what's kind of going on here. But there's enough going on in the main storyline and enough like interesting side stories that it kept me hooked in. So I'm definitely going to be checking out season 2. But I thought this was a really solid season. And it's weird. It's got a lot of really interesting, surreal moments, which is another thing that kind of kept me hooked in. But, the story is interesting. It's kind of, it really asks you to suspend your disbelief, but I don't have a problem with that. I just hope that they're able to resolve some of these moving forward in a satisfactory way because the first season kind of bungles a few of them. But anyway, I liked Yellowjackets. I thought it was rock solid. Definitely looking forward to season 2. But anyway, that's my review for Yellowjackets season 1. If you want to check out more, I've got tons of movie, TV, book reviews, all that kind of stuff right here on YouTube. But thank you so much for watching this video. I do greatly appreciate it, and hopefully I'll see you soon.